Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everyone doing? Good morning, good morning. How's everyone doing? Anyone going to come in and chat with me? No, Gypsy, I haven't watched it yet. I just soon as you sent it to me, I clicked on it and I started and then I gathered everything up and came down here. But just by the title, it sounds messed up. None, my other phone, it's dead. Well, not my phone, but the laptop, it's dead, so I won't be able to pull it up. Good morning, Alicia. How are you? It's a TikTok on Quentin Mom and Grandma singing "You're Going to Miss Me When I Am Gone." Yeah, I know, that's what I mean. That sounds, I don't know. That's messed up. Yeah, it is really messed up. I got the confirmation this morning Dawn Wells was released. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. But then I heard yesterday in somebody's chat, I can't remember, wasn't it Lips that said that he may not get out because of what he did? When was it confirmed that he got out, Gypsy, or do you know for sure? Yeah, I'm doing good. Kind of rough morning. Kind of feeling under the weather again. It seems like start getting better and it hits again. Messed up part, I don't even go outside that much. I sent you the Vine alert from the jail. Oh, did you? Okay. I haven't seen it. And I'm afraid to go and check on it now because it'll probably kick me out. I had the worst luck with being live. Oh, yeah, you can tell that it's a slow morning because this is my first cup of coffee. So, and I woke up about 8 o'clock. I'm just slow this morning. I I was checking on my boyfriend's messages. They had to race real late last night because of the rain. It delayed the track for a little bit, and it wasn't really. It was just like a couple of showers and then stopped, and then a couple of showers and stopped. So they dried the track and everything, but they were racing till late, and he sent me two more videos. He won the semifinals last night, which is great. That's the first time he's ever done that. Uh, my cousin, he lost on his first race, so he's out of the whole race. But yeah, he won. He won that 3,200. Now see what today's going to be. But if he loses his first race, then he's done. He's got to keep. He's got to keep winning in order to keep racing today. So we'll see what happens. My face feels a little puffy this morning. Probably sinuses. It's okay, I understand. I got a copyright strike on Saturday night footage my husband added to the live yesterday, so it's blocked, can't use it. Yesterday, when I did that video of playing that song going down the highway, I mean, I was just cruising. I wasn't doing nothing wrong, and just showing footage of the area, mostly because the leaves change of season. I got a damn copyright for it. So I don't know. They said that I it can still stay up, but people in other countries won't be able to see it. Well, I don't know. So I don't even know if anyone can view it now because they said for me to edit something. I don't know how to go about doing any of that. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably lose this channel too. Oh well. Um, from the Steven video gypsy. Sorry about that. Alicia, the pathological liar part of it. Audrey, I heard they're after the little channels. Gypsy, they said that right before I lost my first channel. I was telling Mama T about it. I said, they're going after the small channels. Well, I woke up this morning and when I got on here, I've already lost 5 subs. So, and I pretty much know who they were, and I don't care. It don't matter to me. But from what I was told, yeah, it's happening. You can see it. I can see it. I ain't stupid, but I ain't playing their damn games neither. That's why I gave up on watching it and viewing them. So, but yeah, that's already been around for a few months, Gypsy, about the little channels. Yeah. Yeah, and it was even questioned in, I do believe, the Liberator. Maybe the Liberator didn't question it, but he came out and said it. Yeah. Uh huh. You might want to double check on that. But I do believe the Liberators already brought that out too, just the other night. So they know who said it. We all do. Good morning, Army Vet. How are you? Like I was telling everyone, I'm feeling a little rough this morning. Um, I like I told him, this is my first cup of coffee, and I've been up since around 8. Just not feeling it today. Other than that, I'm doing good. I'm here. Not too long ago, I got a similar notification on my Instagram saying it can't be viewed in Canada. It was my niece singing a song. I know. Won't they just leave us alone? But when you get struck by somebody, or um, if you, I understand. Yeah, I was playing the song, but it was low and it was in the background. I've seen, and they said as long as you're not monetized. Well, I'm not monetized, so I had to get a strike from somebody. It wasn't just YouTube. You see what I'm saying? Somebody had to complain about something there, and it wasn't even anything bad. I wasn't doing nothing wrong, wasn't saying anything wrong. And they said the only way you can get struck from, I mean, look at Team Rose. She plays songs every day before she got monetized. I don't even know if she's monetized yet. But before she got monetized, she's playing songs and dancing to them. So what's wrong? I don't understand that. And here I get struck. First time I play a video of mine, it don't make sense. But it is what it is. So is Ernie and the other anchor channels mad at us for thriving? I don't get it. It was his idea. I don't believe it's Ernie. No, it even in the beginning when I first went to Mama T about it, it was not Ernie that said that or said anything about it. Ernie's the one that told all of us to start our own channels because that would take down a bunch of the other ones, certain ones. Uh, so if you go back and view all that, you can pinpoint 2 people that's jealous of all of us working together and making our channels and not viewing them. Yep. So no, I don't believe it's Ernie. He wanted us like this. I don't know, Gypsy. That's what I mean. She's not monetized, or at least she wasn't monetized, and she played all the music every day, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. She would sit and just play the radio. That's what I was doing, was playing the radio, playing one song, and I got struck. I've seen live streams taken down during the live video for playing certain material. I know. And you know what? She's even played that song that was playing in the background. She's played that song on her channel before. So I'm not understanding it. I play music and beats all the time. I know. See, some people can, some people can't. Wow, that is crazy. It's the copyright issue every time for me because I like good music. Well, I'm gonna screenshot it and I'll send it to you, Gypsy, in Messenger, and see what you think of it. I think it doesn't sound right. It's like I got hit for something that I don't know. But yeah, I'll screenshot it and send it to you. That's the very first one I've gotten. And on my other channel, I played music and did a video. Um, I believe it was outside. And I never got struck for that, but boy, I got struck this time. Yeah, so I don't know. But you know what? I'm going to going ahead and upload the second one too, because I did two of them. I did two of them. Um, so we'll see if I get struck again. I was going to upload it last night, but I was too busy uploading his races because he kept sending me different races, and then it was one something in the morning. He sent me and said he had two more races to do, and he'll be in the semifinals if he wins them. Well, sometime between 3 and 4, he sent me the last two races, and he won both of them. So he's in the semifinals. So long as he keeps winning today, he'll win. He'll win the big potluck. But if he loses, then oh well, he still won the money from last night. So he's happy. It don't matter to him, like he said. It doesn't matter if I win or lose. It's something that he enjoys doing, so let him do it. Um, just delete the music before you post. Okay, Army Vet, I don't understand how I can delete anything in the video that I do. Um, how do I go about doing that? See, I tried to get help before on even doing my banners and all this and that, but I just said the heck with it. I don't even think I'm going to do true crime because I can't get nothing a going. Um, so yeah, I don't know what the hell to do. I think it might be an entity doing it and not a particular person. I could be wrong though. That's amazing, Audrey. It's all about the fun, but winning is extra fun. Yeah, that's right. And and that's the way he looks at it. He's went he's went clear to Texas last year, and now I'll tell you something. Last year we even went to Colorado in the wintertime. I mean, when we went down there, yeah, it was cold, but the next morning we woke up, we had over 5 feet of snow or something. I mean, it was deep. We couldn't even move. We couldn't even go out that day until they cleaned the area. It was awful. But then it quit snowing and it was just cold. But yeah, and they canceled the races. So we just enjoyed, we just spent a few days out there. Well, it was almost a week, but that's beside the point. But we just went around and he took me to Bigfoot area. I like that. I got a lot of pictures of Sasquatch. Not the real one, but we went to, it's like a village of nothing but Sasquatches around that area. It was, you go into a restaurant, Sasquatch soup. I mean, all kinds of stuff. But we had fun. Went to see Crazy Horse, the big monument that's up on the mountain. We got to see that. They're not even done. They said it'd be 80 more years before they're completely done with the Crazy Horse. So I got pictures of that. We went to the monument for the presidents, and that thing looks small compared to the Crazy Horse. So, but yeah, I got to. That was first time seeing any of that stuff. I have used pumpkins all month in place of crystal balls for the holiday. What should it be for November? Turkeys. Turkeys. Yeah. Now be what? Tuesday? Oh my gosh, Tuesday is the first. Lordy have mercy. But yeah, so that's what I mean. He's went to, and then he went to Texas after that, and they canceled that race. But he spent a couple days down there. It's all in fun. Yeah, it costs to go to the races, but that's why he keeps selling his cars and switching them out. But I guess he's keeping these two main ones that's winning. He's going to keep them and put money into them for next year. So, yeah, I guess I'm going to have to go back to tutorials and see how to delete things like the music in my videos, or try to be real silent. And I hate that. That ruins everything. I just don't understand how some people can get by with it and others get struck. That's just not making sense to me. They must got a vendetta out for me. And I don't think I've done anything wrong to anybody. Just been myself, that's it. Even the cigarette don't even want to stay lit for me today. They ain't lit it 3 times now. Maybe it's telling me to quit. Oh. So what's everyone's plans for today? I gotta take my grandson home today when I take granddaughter to work, and then other than that, I'll just be here at the house cleaning. Oh, and I didn't ask anyone, am I crackling today? I keep trying to fix that problem, but just every now and then it does it. I watched a good video that Traders put out last night. It was really good. Another angle on things. Yeah, I seen that too. I follow Trader Amongst. I always have ever since she started that channel. I just don't comment that much or anything. Even though other people's had problems with her, she ain't never done nothing wrong to me, so. But yeah, I like her and I like her videos and stuff. And it's sad how some people gets treated. It really is. But yeah, it does put an angle on things in another way. So I like everyone. I just don't like the name calling and all that mess. That's right. That's me. Yeah, that's how I am. I I'm just viewing for the content. I'll give them a like, and every now and then um, I'll comment something in their chat. I mingle with everybody, so I mean, even though a lot of people don't like what Bullhorn Betty and them's doing, I still go into her chats. I like her morning coffee chats, so and they discuss everything of what's going on, what's been happening. I think her and Molly Go Light, Molly Go Lightly was the actual first two women I started watching on YouTube, and then I started watching Justin for All or Justice for All, something like that. And I always thought that was Molly's son. But I haven't watched him for a while now. And like I said, I just mingle in everybody's chat, so I try to do that as well. There are certain ones I don't feel comfortable speaking in because first thing other people in chat says is, "Aren't you from so and so's channel?" Yeah, I know. I get that too. Good morning, Tama. How are you? Yeah, I'm always afraid of getting cracked and deleted out there. Oh no, she's from Ernie's. Get her out of here. I'm not ever going to be in troll channels. Yeah, like I said, I just go in if there's good content. I mean, because even though they're trolling and stuff still, every now and then you'll catch a good live, especially if you're bored and waiting on certain creators to go live. So, oh. But yeah, I'm taking a back seat for all the mess that's been going on. I'm just not dealing with it. Sometimes rap does good shows. His interviews and interesting. Yeah, I haven't really paid attention to rap. He's just one that to me seems really fake. Um, but we'll see in the future. I'm just watching. But yeah, his interviews has been pretty good. I missed the one. I don't know if he's done the one with Cher or not. And I did see some of it with Jody Sue. I do know he's supposed to do Cher. Mama T, she had a good one last night with Daisy Joe in there. But I missed a lot of it because I went and picked up my granddaughter from work. It's like everyone's scheduling these lives when I'm gone. And you guys don't even know when I'm going to be gone, but it seems like your guys' lives is going clicking right in there, right when I'm gone. It's like, damn, how do I go about this? And I can't take you with me because don't get service out through there. So it's messed up. That's why I had to record that in my uh, camera instead of going live and doing it because I wouldn't have gotten service. So, oh, Cher said she wasn't doing the interview. Well, imagine that. Yeah, because she knows them questions. Uh huh. It'll bust her for sure. Yeah, because I remember when, oh, it was all right for them to ask Ernie questions and stuff, but the minute Ernie started, he asked that one question she could not answer it. She hurried up and tried to say that he kicked her. He didn't kick her down. She dropped down. She was done. I still want to kick rocks at him for Ernie. Yeah, me too. I mean, he still goes in Ernie's live uh, and says certain things, which he takes as a joke. But boy, it burns me up. Even Ernie takes it as a joke, and it's like, ugh. But it is what it is, so you can't change people. He might grow up one day. I watched the BHB versus Cher video he did yesterday, and during that show, she said she wasn't going to do the interview. I'll have to watch that. I was going to last night, but I didn't. Jimbo put another video up about Ernie. All, of course, naturally. Yeah, yeah, and I seen some on Nicolina's channel when she was streaming Jimbo. Um, I clicked out of Nicolina's chat so that the picture would become bigger, and I turned the phone sideways and I seen the chat of Jimbo's. And I seen certain people in there, so, and what they were saying. Yep. Oh, I think Sarah went live or she posted something. Couldn't see it. I hope she didn't go live. Oh well, I'll watch her replay. Alicia, did you see the pictures of her in the 90s? She's full faced and pretty. Can't believe same person. Who are you talking about, Cher? And yeah, she was. And it seems like shortly after, um, and this was when Ernie was over in Facebook before he came to YouTube. Um, Shortly after summer, that's when she started getting all them tattoos. And then a few months later, she started working on getting her teeth. I mean, she even bragged about it. $10,000 to have her teeth put in, screwed in, or however they did it. $10,000. So we know where all that money went to of Summers. That's why I said they've made a killing off of Summers' name. That's messed up. Off a child. Alicia, same here. He asked good questions. Yeah, I'm crazy about a lot of his work with bullying, poking, fun, but occasionally I'll catch a good one he does. Yes, I could not believe that was her. She's beautiful. What happened? What happened? Well, let's count the ways. Drugs being the main thing. Money went to her head. Cher, it's in rap stuff. She's really pretty with full hair and smile. It is evident health issues or something like that that's happened to her. Her and Benny both have made a fortune. Yeah, they have. Yes, they have. I mean, he's living in a $300,000 home. Yeah. Very sad to see a decline like that in anyone. Yeah, it is. Yeah, and look at the charges that was on her back in the day. No wonder her and Benny gets along. Yeah, and just think I used to follow them too, into all the craziness. And I felt like an ass because that one day Ernie made this one video where he said, anybody in here that, and I want you to tell the truth, don't lie, because we already know. And I felt that he was directing that toward me because he said, anybody in here that's following BK or subscribed to him, I want to know. I think I was the only one to put a 1 in chat. But I told him, you've known from the beginning. I've never lied to Ernie. Even when he was in the hospital and stuff, I sent messages to him, asking him how he was and everything. I talked to him while he was in the hospital and stuff, and told him that we was all thinking about him and everything. And I've sent him messages where I've been upset and shit of the stuff that's happening and going on. I tell him exactly how I feel about it. I've always been open and honest with him. But yeah, that day, I could have sworn he was directing it toward me. But I don't care. I don't understand who would want to insert themselves in an active investigation of any kind. No way I would want that spotlight on me like that. No, me neither. Me neither. But some people don't use their head, especially when they're really involved in something, into that case or something. So, and BK's been involved in it from the beginning. Just like my other channel, that morning I was outside and I was drinking coffee and talking to everybody. And that's when, now I can't even think of his name, Don B made that threat about Ernie, or that threat about BK. And I put it straight out there what he said. Well, then next day, my channel, I couldn't get in and do a video or nothing. YouTube didn't even say anything to me until probably a couple weeks later. So they must have been viewing that that video, because I was on the phone with Mama T and this message came through from Gmail. And I had already started this channel up, and the message came through and I clicked on it. I said, oh, I got something from Gmail about my channel. And she goes, what do you mean? And I said, yeah, they viewed it and they terminated my channel. So, and the only thing that I could think of was that video. When I put it straight out there of what Dawn said about BK, and I'm not saying it again, but I put it all out there that morning. So one of them two got me. They had to have. Because I don't think YouTube really cares what you do unless, somebody's putting a comment or somebody's reporting you or striking you or something. I wish I knew how to go on panels sometimes. I would like to speak with you ladies. Maybe one day I'll have my boys show me how. I could never watch BK because of the bad language. Same with Nicolina. Yeah, the language gets pretty bad. Pretty bad. It's like every other word. Is what you do, Alicia, is when the creator posts the link in chat, just click on it, follow what it says. Like, it'll take you to either Chrome or Safari, whichever one you use. Click on that, and it says entering studio. Uh, Click on that. It says allow mic and camera. Click on that, on allow, and you'll probably have to do your email and your password. And then after that info that they take, click on the enter studio, and then you don't have to use your picture. You can use an emoji, whichever one you're doing. uh you'll be put back on backstage, and then they'll the creator will just add you to a stream. It really isn't all that hard. Just follow through the what they want you to do and how they want you to do it, and you'll be fine. I mean, if I can figure it out, other people can. It took me a minute. I kept getting kicked out, and I was wondering why. It's because I wasn't allowing the mic and the camera, but you can shut the camera off once you go in. Um, Plus, you can shut the mic off yourself, but it mutes you. So it really isn't that hard. Maybe one of them can show you, and then you'll say, "Damn, that was easy." I mean, I did a live for what, about an hour and a half, and the first 45 minutes was me trying to figure out how to mod people. And then when I figured that out, Mama T was trying to walk me through on bringing her up on panel so that she could talk to me. It'd be easier her talking me through it than sitting there trying to write it all in chat. So she was trying to explain to me how to bring her up. It was a mess, but I got it all figured out. But like I said, 45 minutes of the video, it was her trying to show me how to work YouTube. Oh, I was laughing my ass off. I was laughing so hard I was crying. I was messing up because I couldn't see what the heck I was doing. That was a hell of a live. Yeah, the chat is worse than creators at times. Started talking about BK and Cher, and my eyeballs went down. I'm down to 2 people in here now. But yeah, it's simple. If you want to try to come up, I'll bring you up. If you want to walk yourself through it, Alicia, that's up to you. I can feel Gypsy's anxiety when they have a production issue. I'm the same kind of person wanting everything to go smoothly. Yeah, me too. Sometimes I'll just click out of it, or I'll leave it play, but I'll walk away from the phone when mine starts working. Phew. And then I understand her view on looking at a black screen, but a lot of people just don't feel comfortable showing their face and stuff. Like I told her, I eventually will. I might try out one day when the kids are in school, if that's all right. Yeah, I was just asking, see if you wanted to try it, but it's okay. You didn't have to. That's me. I'd prefer to wait when the kid's in school, but I got the oldest one up there watching the little ones, so. It gives me an hour or two away. But yeah, I'm gonna have to sit and try to figure out how to delete like music on my videos and stuff. But that's still messed up how they did that. Giving me a damn strike over playing music. There is no telling what you might hear in the background on my side. Well, what do you think about me? I got a 3 and a 4-year-old, which the 4-year-old will be 5 in a couple of months. So, but yeah, mostly you'll just hear screaming and mommy, 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 want this, want that, change diaper, mommy, mommy. That's usually what you hear, or you'll hear the older ones fighting and arguing with each other. So, my husband's quite arrogant about being ready. That's what I get mad about. He has wasting time and says, "Oh, I got that." Yeah, but you two work great together. I wish I had somebody that was sitting here beside me on showing me how to do things on the computer and on the phone. It'd be so much simpler. I'm one of them type where you show me once and I got it. But sitting there trying to explain something to me, oh my God, there's no way. I said that Ethel and Lucy production. Yeah. Oh, I said put Ethel and Lucy production. But yeah, that's why I haven't quite figured everything out on here. But I'll eventually will. And then I'll be more comfortable. He has add and never sit still in church. Oh, don't tell me you're in church right now, or are you getting ready to go? It's been fun learning. Yeah, well, I haven't learned much on here. Like I said, I'm still working out the kinks. Everyone else, it seems like their channel builds fast. Mine's slow. But I understand because I don't have much content or nothing. Mine's mostly videos or shorts. Oh no, he can't go without smoking for a sermon. Yeah, that's the reason why. I mean, um, my grandma and grandpa, they were both reverends. So I had to listen to a lot of church stuff when I was little. Now I feel, and she always kept saying, if you're going to sin, don't go to church. Lord don't want sinners and blah, blah, blah. So that got fixed into my head. My sister, she was an atheist. Oh my, was she an atheist? Um, but me, I started going to churches and stuff, but I felt bad because when I walked out, I even got baptized, but I felt bad when I walked out and I lit that cigarette up, and then I cuss, I smoke, I drink every now and then, and it seems like it bothers me. So I quit going to church, and I thought to myself, one day I will quit all that, maybe walk into church and see if I still walk back out feeling the same way. So I haven't gave it up yet to try that, but one day I might. I love outside service in summer and fall. It's always beautiful. I like y'all's little clips. Newman, Candace. Oh, yeah, that's good. I was like, what the hell did I just click on Candace that one day when she first used it? I was like, did I click on Candace? What the hell's going on here? And I sat there for a minute, and then Gypsy came back on. And I said, "Oh shit, she's using that damn thing." But yeah, I almost turned it off because I thought I clicked on Candace. Unless you were nerds, thank you. No, you guys ain't nerds, but it is funny though. I don't understand how do you get by with playing this stuff that you do play, like the Steven thing, without getting struck. How do you go about doing that? Audrey, honey, we all fall short every single day, but that doesn't make us bad people. God knows your heart. God knows my heart. Yeah, it's true. But it's just me, how I feel when the minute I walk out that church, and right after when I light that cigarette, it's like, oh, I should have never went there. I should have never did that. But that's just how I feel. So far, I've been to pretty much. I haven't been to like the Seventh Day Venice, Advent, whatever it is. There's a few churches I've been to. The Baptist, the Apostolic, um, the Methodist. I haven't tried Jehovah Witness, even though I got a friend, very good friend. She's a Jehovah Witness, and she's been trying to get me to go. And me and her, we clash on her Bible and my Bible. We clash, but I see her point of view and she sees mine, so we get along good. We have to do a commentary over it. I just pray for forgiveness and to be better tomorrow. Yeah, I love the Apostolic Church here. Like I said, I've been to that because one of my other friends, she's an Apostolic. So I've been to church with her. Let me tell you, that was after being in the Methodist and the Baptist, that was something different. That's all I'll say is that was something different. It really scared me, but I loved it. It's just it scared me. I got used to it. Yeah, second cup of coffee's going down pretty bad, so think I'm done with coffee. Start on my Pepsi. I have days like that. I see the sun shining a little bit today, but I couldn't tell you if it's cold out or what, because I didn't get up early enough to go outside and check. But I gotta go outside in a little bit and do a little short on. I was telling everybody last night in the den that he made a bet last week. Hold on a minute. But anyway, I was in den last night and I was telling her that he made a bet on the cars and stuff last week on who was going to win and blah blah blah. Well, anyway, he won the bet and he came home with the caboose. Now, they went and they made this caboose from um, a lowboy, the trailer, uh, and it's got electric in it and water. It ain't, everything's just throwed in there right now. I got, it's going to be a project for me to do the inside. But anyway, I'm going to video it today, hopefully, and play it on a short as to what it looks like. It looks really nice on the outside. But like I said, the inside, I mean, everything's new. It's just it's got to be set up, got to add stuff in there, make it like homey. Um, but yeah, I'll video it. It's going to be a little project for me to work on this spring and summer. And I think that'll be my little place for when I do my lives and stuff. I'll go down there and sit in it. But yeah, that's what I got from him last week. So, and now that he won last night, it's hard to tell what he'll come home with this week. Um, I kept getting sick from smoking, so I quit cigarettes and kept weed. I understand that. My dad retired from Pepsi Company a few years ago. His last day of labor was on Labor Day. I thought that was kind of neat. Yeah, yeah, that's neat. Gypsy, I did the reverse of that. Oh no, Alicia. Oh, I still smoke mine too, but I can't for the like of me to get rid of the cigarettes. But yeah, that's just me. I'll drink a few beers every now and then and smoke me some weed every now and then. I'm one of them paranoia types. So when I hit it, I start freaking out. Okay, who's watching? Oh no. Everyone starts laughing at me. But I don't know though. Probably about a month and a half ago, I sat there with my cousin, the one that's driving in the races. I sat there with him and in front of my daughter and her husband and kids. And I said, there was a bunch of people here, but them guys mainly. She's like, I can't believe you're going to hit that. I said, I'm going to do more than hit it. He said, yeah, right, you're lightweight. And I sat there and helped him smoke the whole one. It was a pretty big blunt. I was like, damn. And I couldn't move. They were laughing their ass off at me. But yeah, I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything. It's like, damn. I haven't done that for, oh my God, it's been years. And then just out of the clear blue, I told him, fire one up. I was no good the rest of the day. uh, Weed keeps me from getting suicidal and homicidal. My husband is 10 years older than me, and he got me smoking weed instead of Klonopins and Xanax. I've done both of them. Back in the day, I've done a lot worse back in the day, but I was never an addict on it, only on the weed and the alcohol. Them was my two bad things all through my life. So the other things I just tried and didn't like it. And then I was put on so much medication and stuff after the cancer, and even before the cancer, all the pain pills and shit before they did surgery. So, and I said, I never am going to go back to that no more. No, I didn't like it. He actually, my boyfriend's the one that got me off of all of it, which I wish I would have stayed on it and as needed, because when I did cold turkey, I screwed myself because the pain. I I live in pain every day now, but I learned to deal with it my way. Out of the blue, Mary Jane did me that way, and I couldn't smoke after that. It was so strange. Smoke every single day, and then bam, that happened. Huh, that's interesting. Pills gave me side effects too much. But yeah, I think he's seen me where, I mean, for 2 years, I think he's seen me where I was really addicted. And then I remember asking him, hey, I need a pill. And you don't have any more. I said, well, you're going to have to go and find something, do something, or whatever. And he wouldn't do that. So that's what got me out of it. I regret it, though. I should have just weaned myself and then still stayed on them. But right now, I don't even think of it. Yeah, I'm talking about it right now because it's what I dealt with. But as far as wanting them, no. I'll just smoke, hit me a joint every now and then if I really need to, and just sit there and relax. I do it my way now. But no, I'll never do the drugs again. If they told me tomorrow that I had cancer, they can take the, no, I don't want the pills. I want to stay away from them this time. I worry about my liver and kidneys. I take tons of Motrin and Tylenol daily and have for years. I was taking ibuprofen. I was taking it by the handfuls. And my kids and my cousin went into the doctor with me the day I got diagnosed and with cancer. And they were telling him how much ibuprofen I was doing. And he said, "Oh my God, honey, you can't do that. That's why your blood's thin and your blood pressure is real faint." He said, "You can't do that." He said, "Ibuprofen will kill you." And I said, "Well, I got to do something for the pain." And that's what started it right there, the pain meds. So, yep. And like I said, I won't go through that no more. My dad's cardiologist told him to smoke weed after his second heart attack. Yeah. Now, my sister, she couldn't go a day without smoking it. And uh, her lungs was shot anyway. Well, when she fell, she shattered her hip. They couldn't do surgery on her because her lungs was so bad. So she laid there and suffered. And for like 2 months, because they couldn't do the surgery, they were wanting her to quit smoking weed and quit drinking beer so that they could do what is that, where it's not a implant, it's where they take a piece of your lung. Damn, what is that name? I can't even think of it. Clone. They clone your lung and build stronger lungs, a new lung, like, I guess is what you call it. They were wanting to do that on her, but she wouldn't give up her smoking or drinking beer. So they kept putting that off. And when she fell and shattered her hip, her pelvic and her hip, uh, she had to lay there. Yeah, they gave her pain meds and stuff, but they couldn't do no surgery because both lungs was shot. So 2 months later, she died. She died at 55 years old, and that's awful. And she has up to three liters on her, 3 to 4 liters on her oxygen. And I seen that, and I could not believe that. And I thought to myself, before my lungs gets that shot, I'll do something about it. I'm not going to lay there and suffer like she did. But yeah, she passed away at 55 years old. And then when I hit 55, they told me I had COPD and emphysema, and I thought to myself, "Oh my God, here it goes. I'll be 57 this month coming." Kind of scares me. My dad, oh, okay, I read that. Biopsy. But yeah, now it's just me and my brother and my mom and my uncle. The main ones in the family. I got to call today and see how my mom's doing. They gave her 3 units of blood um, because she's bleeding, hemorrhaging, and they did a endoscopy or endoscopy, something like that, where they went down her throat to see if there was any bleeding. No. So they were waiting to do a colonoscopy. And I got to call and see if they got it scheduled or if they've already done it yesterday or what, and see if they found the bleeding out. And she's got pneumonia. She's in bad shape. And when they told us that she wasn't going to go home, I didn't know what they meant by it. I thought, she's in bad shape. Maybe she's not going to come out of the hospital, but I guess they were talking to my brother about putting her in uh, a, uh, a nursing home for rehab. So I got to find out from him what all they're planning on doing. Yeah, that is way too young, but she lived a long but happy life. She is a truck driver. Me, I've gotten my permit, but that was as far as it went. The day I got my permit, he took me out on the road to see if I'd drive. I started going down the highway, and next thing you know, I just freaked out. I said, either I pull over or we switch seats right now. And he said, why? I said, I can't do it. I won't do it. I'm not going to do it. So we switched seats, and I said, to hell with it. He said, but you passed. You did your physical, you done everything, and except for the drive, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. And I said, nope, this isn't for me. I got too much road rage, and I just know that if I do drive, I'd run somebody over top of them or something. I'm not going to do that, and I'm not going to have that laying on my shoulders. So I quit. I couldn't do it. It freaked me out. And I did good on backing and everything. I just freaked out. So that much ended my career from being a truck driver. Wasn't no way I could do that. So for right now, I'm a stay-at-home mom. Maybe if I get the youngest one in school, he's in home based center, so he only gets to spend time with his teacher 1 or 2 days a week, and that's it. And that's here at the house. Um, Hopefully in January, if they got a place open, he might get a go school. If not, he'll wait until next year. So I got that on my hands. Maybe after I get both of them in school, I can get me a little part-time job or something. But it ain't like I have to. So I don't know though, with the prices of food and gas and everything, might have to. Can't believe how everything's going up. Yeah, it gets tough at times, but I love it. And plus, I get my grandkids, three of them. I get them. It's like what the mom and dad gets. They get split um, split parenting. Well, instead of it being the mom and dad getting split parenting, it's the father and the grandmother. So, because I had custody of them for 5 years, they're my daughter's kids. So, but now the father, he has three of them, but he's not the father of the youngest one. So, I got custody of him. So he's my little daredevil. And then the 4-year old, my boyfriend, he has custody of him. So, so yeah, I got 15 more years. Oh, it's hard being a teacher. But like last year for COVID, the 4-year old, um, they closed the school down during during the COVID, and I had to sit here every day, 5 days a week, and be on the computer for 2 hours doing his work and stuff. I was like, holy cow, they're gonna have to pay me for this shit. But we got through it. I told her now this year, and the little one at the time, he participated in doing the dancing and um, collaring and everything, so it wasn't all that bad. But boy, it gets hectic at times. I'm waiting for them this year to start closing schools down. It's already happening in different states, so just as soon as winter months gets here, that's when everything will start. Here they have students and parents a choice to do virtual or go to school. Yeah, if things really gets hard or something, I'll pull 'em out of school and we'll do homeschooling right here. I'll set it up and everything. If push comes shove, especially if they go what they were trying to do, and that is if the kids don't get the jab, then they don't go to school. If they start that here, these kids will definitely be pulled out. Definitely. I seen someone's comment yesterday. Um, I can't remember if it was in Gypsies or if it was in Malmatese. I think it might have been in Malmatese, where they were accusing the jab of these people standing anywhere, like in the street, in the store, and looking up and just staring and dropping dead. Um, I heard about that. And right now, they're trying, some of these people out there is trying to blame the jab for it, but I haven't heard from the USDA or the CDC if it is true. I'm waiting to hear. That'd be quite interesting. So, Alicia, what's on your agenda for today? I don't know if Gypsy's still in here. If she is, are you going to do a live 11 today, Gypsy? They did a great job of getting millions of people to take an yes, and then they did a great job holding it against some of these workers, like the nursing, the school teachers. They got to either take the jab or lose their job. I mean, that's wrong, especially over an experimental vaccine. It's wrong. But they succeeded on doing it. Well, on Sundays we're supposed to rest, but mine consists of laundry. Mine consists of cooking, dishes, laundry, you name it. Not a day goes by, and when one day goes by, if I miss it because I don't feel good or I did so much running, the next day I pay dearly for it. Everything's doubled. So you can't win for losing on that. Even when I go on vacations, it's still the same thing, only in smaller quarters. It's in an RV, but you still got to do it. Or you got to take clothes to a laundromat because we ain't got a washer and dryer. Thank goodness, or it'd be going 24/7 too. In the RV. If I miss a day, it looks like a week's worth of crap piled up. Yeah, I understand. That's the way it is here. Good morning, D Boss. How are you? I'm glad you made it live. Thank you for coming in. We're just chit chatting, drinking coffee, which I'm done on my coffee. It's not going down right. A little under the weather this morning, but everything's fine. So how are you? Good and glad you're on. Thank you. Yeah, we're just chit chatting. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Yeah, I was sitting here, and for some reason, yesterday to me, good morning, BDAC. How are you? Haven't been seeing you for a couple of days. Was kind of worried about you, but was also trying to think that maybe you is just spending time with your family. So hopefully you're in good spirit. I forgot what I was going to say. Hmm. Oh, yeah. Last night I was sitting and I was thinking about this true crime community. Is that really the choice I want to go with? I'm really not sure. No, no, I'm not in RV. Only when we do vacations. I'm not doing vacations yet. Even though he's wanting to go to Mississippi, I think the week of the 16th of December. Um, Street Outlaws is doing a party and everything. I'm not sure what all's going on. He said he'll get more details on this last race in Texas, so they'll let him know what all is going to be going on. But he's wanting me and the kids to go. if they're on Christmas break. So we'll get that all situated and find out what all's going to be going on. Um, and then I might be on vacation. I don't know. To me, it ain't really vacation because I still got the kids and still got to do daily chores and everything. So, what? How did they get the old mom's on vacation? I'm still trying to figure that one out. Yeah, I'll get some scenery, but that's probably about it. Because, at them racetracks, they don't have places set up. Only one did, and that was in Virginia. And the racetrack was right there by a park. They had a little park. So I got to actually walk kids over and go to the park and everything. But most of them, they don't have places like that for the little ones to go and tend to. So you got to sit right there at the track and the kids gets itsy and everything. So then you got to walk back to the RV, set up games and stuff for them, or turn on YouTube, and it's hard at times. But there's things for them to do other than, yeah, you miss out on watching races, but oh well. What's going on here with BDAC? Well, prayers for your change. We bought a Class A RV and traveled for 3 years. I was glad to get back in my house. Yeah, when we go on vacations, it's like, damn, I can't wait to get home. And then when I'm home, it's like, damn, I can't wait to go on vacation. So it's a win-win loss situation or win-win lose. Was that Ricky? Those videos? What videos? I'm not sure about what part of Mississippi. He's still got to find out this weekend, so that's why I said I'll have more info when he gets back. Right now, he's in the semifinals. He won every race last night, so if he wins, he'll keep racing until he loses today. If he loses the first race, he's done. The drag strip ones the Den posted. Oh, I don't know. I know that I was sharing videos last night of my old man winning. He won 5 or 6 races straight in a row and won the house pot of 3,200. So, and then I don't know what the house pot would be today. And I shared some of the videos. I think I got 2 more because they had to delay the racing last night in the evening because they had hit and miss showers, so they had to dry the track and everything and prolong the racing. So they didn't get done until probably about 3 o'clock this morning. And he sent 2 more videos of the last 2 races about 3 something this morning. So, and he told me then that he won and he was in the semifinals. So, somewhere in Texas, I'll have to find out the exact location. But yeah, that's where they're at, is in Texas. This the last of the races, and then December, Street Outlaws is having a party and something else going on in Mississippi, and I'll find out more info on that when he gets back because he's wanting to take me and the kids with him. A bunch of us go down, so we'll see what that's all about, and then I'll let y'all know what's going on. What do they win? No, they just win money. Like last night, he won 3,200. Today, I don't know what the house pot would be. They won't know until the start of the races. So, yeah, yeah, be Dak today. Um, Usually they race on Fridays and Saturdays, but I guess Texas got a lot of rain where they're at on Friday, so they had to cancel, and then they raced yesterday and going to race today. So, yeah, I really don't know much about the races or anything. I just go um, because, like I was just saying, I spend time with the two little ones, and then we usually take the three grandkids because the two oldest ones they help me run after the two youngest ones. So I'm usually stuck with the kids and really miss the racing. I try to record him and our cousin racing and see which one wins and stuff. I'm always afraid of them wrecking. Like last week, not last week, but week before, Rob Robinson, he totaled his car. And they had to life flight him off the track. So, but he's doing good. His wife said last weekend that he's doing good, and he just out of the races the rest of the year. So, yeah, it is expensive at times, but the money that he wins and stuff, he puts into his cars. He had four race cars, but he finally got rid of two of them. Now he's down to just the two main ones that they kept racing with and winning. So that money he put into them too to get them up there to where they needed to be, so he could get in the 6.0 or the what is it? Like last night, he was at 6.7 and ran 105 miles an hour. So I know he took me 120 in that orange car that his cousin drives. I did not like that. I felt like I was in the damn back seat just as soon as he took off. It snapped my neck. I told him, just get me out of here. And I felt like I was in a cage because of all the bars and everything. Oh no. Once I got out of that car, I told him I'll never get back in it. He wanted me to move it in the driveway one day. No, I'm done. I don't even want behind the wheel of it. He said, well, you're no fun, but yet you'll drive your car real fast. Well, that's because I'm driving. That car scares me. So I gave up on it. Yeah, I am nervous, especially on race days. I don't want to see them get hurt, and I know that's a chance that they all take. I've seen some pretty good wrecks now, I'm telling you. Crashes when they hit that concrete wall. Oh my gosh. And then sitting there waiting to see if they jump out of the car. That's the part that's really scary, is waiting. The wait will kill you, I'm telling you. No, it's not cheap. Like last week, um, the woman that was racing, she lost parts of her car. And when he went up to the light and he went to do a burnout, like most of them does, uh, he picked that part up, one of her parts that they didn't sweep off the track, and it messed it flattened his tire. So when he came back last week, he had to order 2 new tires. He didn't like that. But yeah, he ordered them and put them on, and I drove a NASCAR around California Speedway. It was pretty amazing. He kept he kept wanting me to race one of them, and finally he gave up on it and he got his cousin. And the first race his cousin ran, he won. And that was, I think it was last week when I posted it. I'm not sure. I'll have to go back on that and check. But yeah, that was his first race and he won. He is so tickled. It really gets your adrenaline up. That's for sure. Like, I can just imagine his adrenaline last night knowing that he's in semifinals. But if he loses on this first race today, then he's done. So we'll see when it starts. Yeah, it's something not for me, that's for sure. I'll stick with taking care of kids any day. Yeah, it costs us. Sarah, how was it? 20 on Fridays and 30 on Saturdays, um, per person. Uh, Sarah, how else? What else was it? You can be in the pit. Now that in the pit is where the money goes. I never gotten a pit pass. There, it depends what state you're in. Some of them is $100. Some of them can be $500. So that just depends. I'd never get a pit pass regardless. I'll sit up in the stands because then you can move down closer to the fence if you want, or you can move further away. Me, I just sit and stand for a little bit, and then me and the kids we just walk around. So, but yeah, I wouldn't go in the pit. Uh, I really don't know about that. No, the cars ain't named. No, um, his name is John. So, why are you watching it, B Dak? Oh, the car to enter. Um, I wrote the names of the car or the kind of cars that his is. His is the, oh shoot, what is that? I keep wanting to say it, Pontiac, the blue one. I'm not even sure now. Yeah, I think I videoed him in the garage. His the blue one and then the orange one. I can't even remember what one they are. Oh, okay. I thought you was going to watch the race. That's usually what I do when I go back to the RV. I'll turn on whatever station the camera crew's at and sit and watch it. He's asking if there's an entry fee. Um, for the cars, that I'm not sure. Yeah, there would be an entry fee. It isn't that much though. But I couldn't tell you exactly how much it is because each state it's different. So good morning, No Fear. How are you? I haven't seen you for a few days. Well, I think since yesterday, not night before last or something. I don't think I seen you anywhere yesterday. I was telling the den last night that I was trying to talk you into next year racing against one of our cars. Um, is it on TV at all? I know that, like, whatever state you're in, the news crew is always right there, and you just turn on TV on what state you're in, um, and they got a certain station that it comes on. Yeah. So I get to sit and watch it when I'm in the RV. What kind of car do you got, BDAC? How's your car doing, Ricky? Ready to take mine on? I got a grocery getter. It's a GMC third row SUV. Arcadia, I think. I got an old grocery getter. It's for kids and groceries. Mine's electric. Oh, one of them Teslas. I'd hate to have one of them cars because there wouldn't be a place for me to plug in and charge as much running as I do. Aren't you afraid of that? I know that'd be going through my head every day. Because some days I don't let grass grow under my wheels, and then other days it's so damn high that can't hardly move my car. Yes, does 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds. Damn. I don't know about all that. Charges everywhere. Mine has a range of 420 miles. Huh. My car is still on life support. Oh. Oh, but he'll be running next year. He is in California. Electric stations are everywhere. Yeah, I bet when he moves from California, he'll regret it. There won't be a plug-in anywhere. I might be on life support, but you'll get it. That was funny though, life support. Yeah, we was all sitting there trying to figure out ways on how people can get their 4,000 hours in, talking about doing lives overnight and just leaving the phone uh, on charge and on record and recording either people sleeping or uh, recording on the outside of their homes. um, what's wrong with it, Ricky? It's okay. My white car is coming out next year with the 406 in it. Ernie's video of the falls were sure beautiful. Yeah, I gotten to go up to the falls. I think it was in the early spring of 2004. And that was the first time ever seeing them. Well, hell, I never even got to go to see the ocean until I was 40 years old. That was the first time that I got to visit the ocean. And man, I was like a kid in a candy shop picking up them seashells. And then in '04 is when we went, he took me to the falls. Oh, I loved it. I didn't want to go. I didn't want to leave, but it was colder than hell out. It was early spring. And with that mist and everything, I was freezing. But yeah, I enjoyed it. The lights are beautiful at night. D-Boss, yes. I'm glad he's still with MAGA. He sounds great. I hope they stay together. I think they will. It's hard with two different cultures, but they'll make it. Yeah, he is definitely living his best life. And you know what? People can't stand that. That's all this drama and bullshit is. They just can't stand it. They're jealous. Because he's actually happy and everything. I like it when they do the MAGA and Ernie show. That's a lot of laughing. That's great for the soul and great for him. Yes, I bet it's cold, all that spray. Yeah. Um, on the Canada side, you can actually get in the boat, which is what Ernie did. Is they went on the Canada side so that they could get in the boat and go under the falls, in the back of the falls, not under. Sorry, but yeah, you can go back. That is the side that I really wanted to do, but I didn't have my whatever it is to leave the United States over to Canada side. But other than that, so far, okay, I've gotten to go to the Pacific and the Atlantic, and then I got to go down to the Gulf of Mexico, where, uh, and I tell you, that water is shitty. The beaches are shitty compared to the Pacific and the Atlantic. But he's wanting to take me to where you can see the two waters meet. One's black and one's real clear. He's wanting to take me there. Don't ask me where there is, but yeah, wanting to take me on a boat. I don't know about all that. It was bad enough when we went to California and we took a one of them Voyagers over to Catalina Island. I was like, oh my God, just think we're right in the biggest part of the ocean. It was flipping me out. I was scared that day. I'm not too good on boats. And then we took a boat and did a tour in Louisiana. And we got to see all the alligators and everything. I might even share that video. But most of the alligators that I got to view that day was small ones, and then we got to see the boars. They'd come right up to the boat, and we'd feed them marshmallows. I thought, oh my God, what if they jump in the boat at us? Yeah, I've gotten to experience. And then we went on dolphin ride, and then we got to do the whale watch. I seen a lot. I wish I'd have camcorded it, but I didn't. I didn't record them. We just snapped pictures, and it was hard trying to get the pictures because as fast as they'd come up, they'd go right back down. But yeah, I did snap a picture of one of the whales waving at us as we was going past it. I was always afraid of them getting under the boat and tipping us over, getting ate by sharks and shit. Some of the shit that goes through your head when you're on one of them. Uh, I go to the Caribbean a lot. The sea is amazing, turquoise and warm, 84 degrees. Yeah, but if I want to do any of that and see any of that, there's a lot of flying, and I won't get up in an airplane or anything. I'm not doing that, so I don't know if I'll ever get to view any of the Caribbeans or not. Even though I'd love to. I wish I had enjoyed my time in Niagara. I had to work it. Was a bummer. I bet it was a bummer. I did a viewside dinner though. All that was good. I sold franchises internationally and domestic, and Canada was part of my territory. Oh my. Yesterday was a long day, No Fear says. Huh. Yeah, it did seem long. Are you working or working on the car? They were too cheap to hire real models for the advertising and used me and two others in sales. It was a crazy period of my life. Huh. So you're a model, huh? I didn't know that. BDAC, I'm putting 406 in my white car. I'm going to try and test in a few weeks. That's good, No Fear. Yeah, and then I got to view all the mountains, and we got to go to the Grand Canyon. Um, so yeah, I've gotten to see a lot right now, but it took me clear up until I was 40 years old before I could ever do any of this. But yeah, taking me to the ocean is like a kid in a candy shop. Now, last year we went to Virginia and we went to the beach, and that was the worst day of my life. But it was the hilarious day because the little one, uh, he was running around chasing one of them little birds that picks up the uh, what they usually pick up, the little small things like oh, I can't remember, but he would chase that little bird, and it was the same damn bird. That bird did not leave him alone. He would chase him, the bird would chase him. It was just back and forth. He'd chase the bird, and I had to chase the kid. So I'm chasing a kid that's running after a damn bird, and you could hear him calling the child to come to him. He was actually calling him, and then I'd see him take off running. So I did more running back and forth than I did anything. It was funny. It was cute, but I couldn't record anything because I had my eye on him. I was afraid of him going into the ocean, and he was getting closer and closer. It's like no. So yeah, and it was constant. I was so glad when we left that day. I bet you we spent an hour and a half, almost 2 hours there at the ocean. And that was the first day of my life for a long time that I got to run around. Literally. I told him from now on I'm going to get one of them kid leashes and put on him. And he can only go so far. I'd feel cruel about it, but it'd be for his safety and for mine. Because I'm telling you, he gets away from me. But it was funny, though. He enjoyed himself. He was trying so hard to catch that bird. And I couldn't shoo that bird away for nothing. He just kept coming back, wanting him to chase him some more. My boyfriend at the time was stockbroker. He loaned me the ticket fare. Something's not fun. What is it? They sent me on my very first international trip, and I lost my play money. They gave me in cash and my plane ticket in a cab. Oh boy. Flying is safer than driving, Audrey. That's what you think, not to me. My car is going to be 3 inches off the ground. Hopefully, I can keep it on the ground. Oh man, I hate that. He went and got him a brand new truck, and he upped it, uh, put stacks on it, and I tell you what, I had to literally crawl in and crawl out. I had to pull myself up on the seat and then turn around. It was so hard and so complicating. I told him to hell with this. I mean, I'm short anyway, but God. And then I got a hip problem, so it was hard getting in and out of that truck. He finally took it back and to the bank or to the car dealership where he got it from, and they paid him extra because of the money that he put into it and doing that. And that truck is sold within days after going back. So somebody else really liked it. I know I didn't. I don't like shit being that high off the ground. And oh my God, it's going to be a gas guzzler, no fear. That's for sure. So you might want to consider that. I hope so. Don't go over any bumps. Yeah. Make sure it's straight stretch. I thought I'm fired. I'm fired for sure. I have a lot of funny stories from that time in my life. I was single and made way to much money. Ha. Huh. Love to hear some of your stories every now and then, just to keep us on our toes. No fear, you've got a bit of time to have it ready. Yeah, he does. Just like I posted um, a picture last night on Facebook where we were all down there at Virginia Beach, and yeah, it was like, well, it was over the summer where we went, and that's what I need right now is more ocean time for sure. I worked in international franchise shows in Vegas every year. It was wild. Damn. I wasn't popular. Never got to do things like that. Never really wanted to, tell you the truth. Vegas is fun for a day or two. Any more is too much. Yeah, and then I got to experience the uh oh, what is it? Right there in Louisiana. Shit. The Mardi Gras. I got to experience it. And then I went to Georgia where there's making Walking Dead. I got to experience that. That was from the first season where I was at. I got to experience that. Yeah, I even got to go into the place where they made the movie where the jail cell was. And they put me in behind the bars. So if you view my Facebook and you see a picture of me behind the bars, then that's where that was taken. Work all winter on them, so hope I can make it past the last 5 cars. No, I haven't gotten to go to the Yosemite. Nope, not yet. That's on my bucket list. I still got a lot more to go to that I want to experience, so I have been to the canyon. Is that the same thing? Oh, I don't know. Canyon. Oh, the Grand Canyon. Boy, I really love that. And even though we was down in Vegas and stuff, I never went into the casinos. Yosemite is probably the most beautiful place I have ever been to. Yeah, I can't wait to go there. Maybe this year, I don't know. Because when he goes to different states and he takes us, he always tries to find somewhere where that isn't too far away, or we'll go another route on the way back home so that we can view the sights and stuff of other places. So, but I know when I go west, I'm bringing me back some cactuses. Little ones, but I'm going to bring them back. That's for sure. But yeah, the Yosemite is one place that I definitely want to go to. Isn't that where the big uh, pine trees are, or trees, period? I don't know. I know I always heard about them. No, they're not pine trees, are they? They're just the world's biggest trees. I know we was supposed to go one year there, but they were talking about that what volcano, about how it was broiling. They thought it was going to explode, so we didn't go. We did not go. That was probably about maybe somewhere between 4 to 6 years ago, and there was a lot of clues that it was going to go off. So we didn't take a chance. I didn't want to be down around that area. If you watch the movie Free Solo, that is Yosemite. It's amazing. The guy climbed the huge rock face in 8 hours with no ropes or anything, just his hands. Oh my God. Y'all have to watch that. I like the shows. I saw Circuit du Soleil, and I saw Engelberg Humperdinck. Huh. Free Solo. Y'all have to watch that. Really is a great documentary. One false movie, he's dead. Huh. Trapeze Act. Yeah, I used to watch Trapeze. Yeah, I knew what you meant, B-Dac. Wow, I can't believe he did that. No ropes or nothing. Uh-uh. Not me. Yeah, I'll watch it too. Well, I've been on here over 2 hours. Doesn't seem like it, but I have been. I'm pretty sure other people's getting ready to go live if they haven't already. I'm gonna jump off of here and get things done before I have to start my running. Everyone be careful out there on the YouTube streets, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day, and much love, much respect. See y'all later.